In this video, we'll take a look at the Innovation Management template and how to use it. The template is designed to enable you to create innovation challenges and collect ideas from your staff and customers. Within the app, we have two user types. We firstly have the regular user, which would likely be a member of staff or customer. So they can view existing challenges and engage with those challenges by taking a look at other ideas submitted by other users, but also submit their own ideas to the challenge. And they'll be notified about new ideas and challenges that fit the categories that the user is interested in, so they can also manage their notifications. The admin user can manage and create challenges, so just reviewing existing ideas from users and also keeping staff informed of the progress of those ideas, and also manage communication by creating custom notifications to send to all users by email and push. They can also configure the app security rules. So if we start off by looking at the View Current Challenges section. Now this is the home screen that you'll find within the app. So there's quick access to the latest challenges, but they can view all challenges here or by using the hamburger menu by looking at current challenges. Within the list, you'll see any challenges that are currently open. So by clicking on these, you'll be able to see related ideas or submit a new idea. You can engage with the post by liking, bookmarking or commenting, and you can mute notifications if you do not want to be alerted to any new additions. The challenge will have a description, an owner and a manager, and an indication as to who this is relevant for. To submit an idea, you'll just simply click this and be led to the form. The form will preload with the existing challenge selected, but you can change to another challenge if you wish. You'll need to give your idea a title and include a description. And any benefits, so if someone might benefit from your idea or how the benefits can be measured, can be included here. Additional resources can be added into the form, and you can choose to not display your name against the ideas. However, managers and owners will still have access to the information. You can optionally tag the idea and mark it as relevant for existing departments. Selecting a department will determine who receives a notification once the idea is submitted. Once the form is submitted, you'll receive a confirmation. You can then submit another idea or view and share the idea. The admin will also be alerted via email to say that a new idea has been submitted against a challenge. You can then review existing ideas by either clicking on the challenge directly and finding related ideas. Alternatively, you can return back to the home page or use the hamburger menu to view all ideas. So here, if you click an idea, you'll be able to see which challenge they were submitted to, and if not chosen as anonymous, you'll see the user that posted the idea. A description is here, and you can add a comment to support the idea or if you have any further information to add. If you want to see your own ideas, you can click the My Ideas button to load them. The menu also includes access to new ideas, deferred ideas, and archived ideas. However, you can click View All Ideas from the hamburger menu, or alternatively, from the home screen, view all ideas. And here you can apply specific filters, so status, challenge, department, and in this case, the clients and employees category. But this will allow you to set specific filters, so perhaps approved and related to the mental health challenge. And then this will show you any approved ideas for that specific challenge. Notifications can be accessed from the hamburger menu by clicking notifications, and here you'll see any notifications that are sent to you, so reminders or any app communications that have been sent by the admin. Next, we will take a look at the capabilities as an admin. So the home screen looks exactly the same, however you'll have the option to access the admin menu. Taking a look at the admin menu, you'll be able to manage users, manage ideas, manage challenges, manage communication, and configure security. Starting with Manage Users, you'll be able to take a look at any users registered to the app. By clicking on their profile, you'll be able to see any information that has been submitted for them and update it as relevant. And this is where you can also set permissions for a user. So if a user should be an admin, you can mark this here and click Submit. To add a new user, select the plus button and fill out the required information. Once the form has been submitted, they'll be added to the data source and they'll be able to log in. Returning back to the admin menu, you can manage ideas. Manage Ideas displays all ideas submitted to all challenges. If you want to filter by just new ideas perhaps, then select New and Apply. This will show you any ideas that need to be reviewed. Once you click on an idea, you can click to review the idea. You'll be shown all existing information, but you can update the status and add reviewer notes. The author of the idea will be alerted once this has been submitted. Returning back to the menu, you can also manage challenges. You'll be given the option to add a new challenge by clicking here, and this will allow you to add a name, an owner, start and end date, any description that is relevant, an optional image, a status, who the target is, and who they're relevant for. You can choose to notify users by selecting here. Once you submit the challenge, you'll see a confirmation message. Manage communication allows you to update any communications to be sent to users. You can use existing ones or add a new one. This will allow you to give the communication a name, who should receive the notification, communication type. You can choose to override the user's notification settings to make sure that all users receive this alert. You can target specific users, and you can also set the email settings, so name the subject and the email content if this is to go out as an email, and if this is to go as a push notification, you can include the message title and the content. You can choose to save if you want to come back to this later, send it as a test to check it out first, or go ahead and send to users. Finally, in the admin menu, we have the configure security option. So this will allow you to set security rules for your app. This should just need to be configured once, but you can apply security to stop access to any screens until a user is logged in. So you can select the screen names to exclude, so likely onboarding, login and registration, allowing your users to access these pages. If a user tries to access any other screens, you can choose which screen that the user should be redirected to, likely the login page. You should confirm how the user is authenticated, so if you're using a login component, you would select Fliplet data source, and if you have SSO, you would select here. Once you submit that, the security rules will be applied to your app. Now that we've had a look at the app and how to use it, we'll talk about how to configure the template. This part of the video will assume that you already know how to use Fliplet Studio. You should know how to use components and understand how to launch and update apps. If you need any further assistance with this, please check the Help Centre, where you can find lots of get started guides and information on specific components. So to get started, log into the Fliplet Studio, create a new app and select the Innovation Management template. Once you have added the app to your account, you may want to look at branding your app. You can customise the appearance to suit your brand guidelines or your own personal style. You may want to look at removing or adding screens and features if they're not relevant to you, and also updating screen content. All ideas and challenges currently have placeholder content as well as users, so you will want to update this to remove any information that's not relevant, as well as updating components, specifically the form components. You may want to add alternate fields or additional fields, as well as edit the email templates to ensure that the emails are being sent to the correct users. You'll also want to look at configuring your users and the user types. So as we previously looked at, in the app you can add a user individually. To add a user, you can click the admin menu, manage users, and add. But if you have multiple users to add, then you can access the app's data source by clicking the registration form. In here, you can remove the existing placeholder users and add your own users, as well as update the user role, so any admin users should have a yes marked in the column. Once this has been actioned, you'll save the changes and the users will be added to your app. If your users will be accessing the app via SSO, then you can set this here. And that's it. Hopefully you now understand the Innovation Management template and how it works and how to configure it. If you find you need further support, you can log on to our Help Centre at help.fliplet.com and search for Innovation Management to see the support article. This includes a description of each screen and a link to the relevant support article for the components used for each screen. And you can also use the live chat or contact our support team at support@fliplet.com.